I've been working with Element for 3 years.
The first time we came, it's talking and working and collaborating. I guess that's another, probably that's the key word of this.
One of the things that's really hard to articulate is the value of these in-person sessions. It's the collective brain power of everybody that's here. And it's in those, I would call them nuances, those side conversations where great ideas start.
And one of the things that happens is you start getting into these conversations and you think it's going down one path, when all of a sudden you've got an idea from someone on the periphery. And that idea kind of blossoms, and next thing you know, that may become the main idea for the branch or for the space or the choreography of what they want to do.
We were not building what has already been done. These were all unique branches.
Our first project here was small. The task was, can you build something under 1,000 square feet? This trip, it's like, how small can you get? Can we build something under 500 square feet? To us, when we were talking about the progress and the process, we wanted to really see it.
And what started with simply meetings in our boardroom, reviewing floor plans, looking at kind of the choreography, the space use, to literally taping things out on our floor.
You know, I think the worst thing for anybody is it looks conceptually beautiful on paper, and when you build it and you sit in the space and you go, I don't think that this is going to work. It's too late. And so that's where, you know, these trips have a lot of value for us.
And over the progression of days, we kept refining the design, eventually putting them into AutoCAD, into SketchUp, and finally into the virtual reality.
To have the goggles on and to be able to walk and see what the space looks like, and to have the team there to explain what you're seeing is extremely valuable. That's where we look at and we say, hey, maybe this is a little too tight. Maybe we should, can we push this another foot?
I can be honest. When it doesn't resonate with me, then they're not trying to convince me to, hey, this is why it should resonate. No. Bob stops and we relook.
When we go back and when we build, everything's been already thought out thoroughly and built out.
We can go back with much more confidence that we've done the right thing, we've built the right branch.
We always emphasize collaboration. You know, that's why we come up here. Like, it makes the most sense to come up here because what we start in our minds on day one is never what we finish with.
Kaizen is a Japanese terminology about continuously improving. You gotta thrive to continuously do better. You can always do more, and you gotta continue to challenge yourself and the organization who you're with. It's also about how do you continue to improve the relationship and engagement.
That's why we pick Element. You know, we're designers or we're marketers or we're bank people, but at the end of the day, we need a partnership with someone that knows what they're doing.
We could not have that with another design build team. They understand who we are, and they've actually taken the time to want to know who Hawaii State is.
The Element group is work hard, play hard.
There's an agenda and an objective right when we come here to get done.
It's in those hours where we get to let loose is actually where a lot of the creativity comes.
We have some great nights out eating in some good local restaurants and getting their seafood and lobster. We were able to get in a round of golf here at the local Wentworth Country Club. And one of the nights, 3 of the guys and Mac went out to Fenway and caught a baseball game.
That playing around was very productive.
You know, the happy hours and dinners, it's still nonstop talking about how the designs are going to work.
It's in those side conversations is where a lot of great ideas come from.
It's a nice infusion of both work and play. It's never something where it's just overwhelming. It's a nice blend.
We could not get those same experiences virtually. We know that Element has a vested interest in seeing this through and making sure that it meets and fits everything that we want as an organization and as a credit union.
We don't dread the trek, you know, the 10-hour flights to come here and then the 10-hour flight back. That's part of the journey to get here, and I think that's the best part, is that when we do get here, we know what we're going to get, and the end results are fabulous.
It was absolutely worth every minute on that plane to accomplish what we did over these short few days.